welcome back to the Front Range. I'm the dad.
I'm the daughter.
I'm old.
I'm young.
And today we are going to be taking a look at a K-pop video from
BTS.
And what importance does BTS have to you in this moment right now?
I'm going to see them in concert.
How many shows are you going to go see? Yep.
In Vegas.
She's going to Vegas to see 2 shows. Are they a day apart or
Day apart?
Day apart. Okay.
So 27th and 28th.
Yeah, she's all ready. She's been getting all her clothes together.
I bedazzled my light stick and I bedazzled a pair of pants and I'm going to get 7 tattoos while I'm out there.
And she's been making all her little trinkets,
my freebies.
Yeah, to give away. Like, it's very cute to me because I obviously am not aware of the fandom of how it kind of functions.
Yeah.
Although when we stood in line for her to get her light stick, I did get a little exposure because there was a line in the morning at Target to get the light sticks. So I did meet some BTS fans. Super nice, all super welcoming.
Yeah, and it was also like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, and everybody's just so excited, and except for the one little, well, not that they weren't excited, but except the one little family was there for Pokemon cards.
Yes, they were like, please don't trample us, we're not here for the light stick.
But the most polite and organized little line of people.
Yeah, no one
waiting
was running
for something.
when they opened the doors. No one was running.
They
no
all
one was
walked
pushing.
In a very rapid pace, I will say.
Yes, we were not running, but we were speed
stayed
walking.
in line in order.
And there was no employees with us telling us to stay in line.
Yeah, so I was really impressed with the fandom because
and there was only 12 light sticks.
Right, and they knew that going in.
Yeah.
And so anyways, but yeah, so she's gonna be going to the concert. I've been not necessarily watching videos, but certainly I let her control the radio a lot when we drive around. So I've heard a lot more.
Yes.
K-pop in general, obviously very BTS heavy.
Right now, yeah.
Recently, yes, so she's kind of ramping up for the concert. Although there's still a lot of Stray Kids in there.
Guys, they played Pied Piper in Tampa, and I can't even. They don't play that song live very often.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. I didn't realize, because again, for those of you who don't know, my background, I grew up going to concerts all the time, but heavy metal, hair bands, hard rock, stuff like that. That's my background. So I don't know. They usually have a set list, and it's not tracked the way that she's let me know that BTS is, where there's they'll let you know, oh, they played these 2 or 3 extra songs at this stop, and they probably won't play them.
So at every show they've been doing, right after Dynamite, they play 2 new songs, and they've done that at every show, and every show is different. So Tampa Night 1 and Tampa Night 2 got 4 surprise songs. So for Vegas, because I think they're playing 4 nights, there will be 8 new surprise songs. So night 1 we'll get 2 surprise songs, and then night 2 we'll get 2 different surprise songs, and then there's a 2-day break in between the concerts, and then the 27th, 28th, which is the days that I'm going, 27th we'll have 2 surprise songs, and then the 28th we'll have 2 different surprise songs. So I've never been to a concert that has surprise songs, and I'm praying and hoping they are songs that I can recognize within the first few notes, because there's still a few BTS songs that I have not memorized fully. It takes me oh, I do know this song, but it takes me longer than some of the others do.
That's so funny. All right, well, we've talked a little longer. We've actually made an effort recently to talk less in the front end of videos, but this one's kind of special just because she is going to see BTS soon. So we are going to be taking a look at Hooligan.
Yes.
From Arirang.
Ha 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 ha.
What?
You'll get it in a second. You'll get it in a second.
Yes. Again, I have not seen this. I don't know the song either. So I've probably heard it because she plays them all, but I don't know. So other than that, anything else?
No.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump into a little bit more BTS with Hooligan. Do you know what Hooligan is?
No.
Oh. It's like a criminal, like a thug is a hooligan.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. My night 2 outfit is based on this music video. So.
Okay.
Just so you know that.
When I went to concerts, my outfit consisted of whatever heavy metal tour shirt and ripped jeans and boots, and that was pretty much it. And some kind of dangly earrings on my ear and.
Hey, I always dress up for concerts.
She does. So. Oh, I'm gonna have a seizure.
fun fact about that, the first time they performed it at that like live event with Netflix, he pulled that on and it wasn't properly like put on, so like half of his eye is gone in the original video, and it's really funny because he's like, you can see him, it's like off center, and you're like, oh, okay.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan.
Where this baseline slapping so rude, dropping lower than drop this
Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan. Man, I'm about to fuse. 동제볼은 머리춤.
So I'm going for the black and the metal.
Yes.
That was kind of what and it's funny too with my outfit because I rewatched Killin' It Girl and I kind of realized that I matched to that video too, and I was like, huh, interesting that they're kind of the same kind of like dressing. I was like, that's interesting, and I liked it, and I didn't know that, and I was like, well, I guess I'm matching too now.
Well, that opening of the video where they were kind of looked like maybe in a parking garage or whatever that structure was,
Right.
but and the way they were dressed, very reminiscent of the music video for Bad by Michael Jackson, which I know obviously all, you know, K-pop bands have an influence of Michael
Yes.
Jackson. I mean, everything.
They love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, everything in pop music basically in the modern era, on some level,
Yes.
was inspired by Michael Jackson.
It's hard not to.
So, but again, I'm wondering if that was a conscious choice because it's very. If you've never seen the Bad video from Michael Jackson, it looked an awful lot like it, especially and also with the all black and the look.
And Jimin looks really good in his music video. He has his tummy out.
Man, I'm about to fuse. 동제볼은 머리춤. 뛰어 미친 노인들. Me everywhere, ursu. Somebody move. 다들 모여 하나 둘. I can never ever choose. Every one of you amuse. Crowd looking like a campus. Beat drop, flames dancing. Watch this beat go and hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go and hooligan.
Where this baseline slapping so rude.
I've also had a recent change in biases
Oh,
from BTS. I know. So when I first got into the K-pop scene, BTS was my first band ever that I had ever seen with K-pop, and Yoongi was my favorite because he's so cute, and so he will always be. He holds a very special place in my heart. But Jimin has always been my bias wrecker, and recently with his longer blonde hair, he has become my favorite.
I do not know that I could say that I have a bias. However, it could be. I believe his name is Jin.
Jin?
Is he the one with the tuna song?
Yes.
It is because of the tuna song. Because
It's a
that
great
song.
song.
Is phenomenal and it's so catchy and the video is hilarious. And so yeah, I don't know that qualifies.
Yeah.
Maybe it does because
Yes.
he is my favorite, but
Yeah.
I can't get enough of that song and that video. They're phenomenal.
He is the oldest and he's awesome. I love him so much.
Oh, and hooligan.
Where this baseline slapping so rude, dropping lower than drop this
Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan.
I go cool, crazy, don't go say me. Like it cool, 굳이 말 안 해도 알잖아. Hooligan like hooligan, 때려 부셔 like hooligan. 시간 됐으니 좀 비켜좀 멀컬리 이상 move.
That's actually Jin with
Is it? Oh, I was like,
Take you out. What's the future? What's the now? This is international. Make it unforgettable.
Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again.
So that ha 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 line was written by Jungkook, and it's funny because he doesn't have to sing that, and so I believe rap line only sings it.
Mm.
And so that's Yoongi, RM, and J-Hope. And while they were doing a live interview, RM was like, do you know how hard it is to sing that? And it's funny because if you do try it, I even sound like I can't do it. And then it'll be funny to watch them perform this and hear everybody trying to do it collectively as a group.
At the female, it's interesting. Like she's supposed to be very reminiscent of like an anime character. So I don't know if that's supposed to be representative of a particular anime character, but it definitely looks like.
I don't know. I love it though.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was like, interesting.
I'll be acting on Hooligan. Hooligan. Watch this beat going Hooligan.
Yeah, we the mess, gonna get a bigger mop, yeah. This a cake, gotta get a better pop, yeah. You gon' hear this one playing round the clock, yeah. Round the clock, 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 clock.
Why this baseline slapping so rude? Driving lower than chopped and screwed.
Tell me.
Hooligan. Watch
Look at the
this
both of them
beat
there.
going Hooligan.
Why this baseline slapping so
Oh, that's him? Okay.
dropping lower than chopped and screwed.
Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan.
All right, so that was Hooligan. It's been a while since we did a K-pop video. Kind of had a lot of stuff going on, but I liked it. It's interesting because obviously 99% of what I hear or what I know or I'm going to learn about any K-pop band is coming from her. So it was interesting when this album came out because I know it was so anticipated. Obviously, they were gone for a while, and it was interesting the responses that she told me as far as like when this album came out.
I think some people were kind of. It's the way I like to reference it with myself is like when Harry Styles came back with Harry's House. I had kind of was like Fine Line had been such a good album that I was kind of scared that when he came back that it wouldn't be as good. And so when people listen to it for the first time, they're kind of like, and it doesn't sound the same. They're kind of like, oh, well, I don't like it because it didn't sound like what they did last time.
Right.
But then the more you listen to it, people have said it. They're like, oh, I love this album now.
This song is because to me, like untrained ear of somebody who doesn't really listen to a lot of K-pop. I mean, this sounds reminiscent of what I've heard from them before.
It's not too far off. I know people. It sounds different to different people and whatever. Yeah. But I know some people were like, oh, it doesn't sound like old BTS, like when they first started putting out music. And so, people were a little like, oh, I thought they were going to come back and it was going to be like, they were kind of like going to go back to their old days. But when they had come back and said, we're doing another album, they said it was going to be BTS 2.0. So they were kind of reinventing themselves. And so I think when people heard it and were like, oh, well, this song sounds different. I don't like this song. It was... Obviously, there was a lot of people that did like it, but there was a lot of people that were like, I don't like it. And now you see them, and they're like, oh, I love this album. I
mean, I can definitely see what you're saying about some of the earlier stuff that you've shown me. The composition on this with the beat changes and rhythm changes, some of it is definitely a lot more complex than some of the earlier stuff.
Right.
Going from that, like strings or, kind of that sound back into, the beat kind of dropping back into, the faster... more kind of almost, pop, hip hop rhythm to it,
right.
and going between those, that's a kind of a more complex arrangement than some of their other stuff. But I liked it.
It's a great song. I love this song. I'm very excited to see. This is what they open with on tour.
Oh, okay.
So I'm very excited to ha 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 ha.
Do they do a lot of costume changes or?
There's one, I believe. I believe they start out like a certain outfit, and I've purposely avoided watching the concerts. I have seen photos, but I try to avoid the videos as much as possible so that I can kind of go into it and not know anything. But I have seen I've seen two outfits. I've seen one outfit that's kind of like what they're wearing in Hooligan, and then I've seen like comfier clothes.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I know about the concert was when they played their very first show and it was pouring rain and they only played for like an hour and a half.
Yes.
She was stressed.
So
She was like following it live and then
Yeah.
following the comments of all the BTS army that was out there, and
yeah, it was. I think they only sing an hour and a half worth of songs. I do think that maybe it was a little shorter in that because it was pouring rain.
right.
I do know they sit and talk to the crowd a lot, so I think that obviously adds on to the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I saw the set list was only an hour and a half, I was like, what?
Well, and then the other thing that came out ultimately was that because of the rain, they really couldn't do the dances. They couldn't do a lot of the dancing, which I would imagine with a K-pop band that shortens the performance because
Obviously. And I know they haven't been dancing as much from what I hear, which is totally fine because they're doing 90 shows and that's a lot. And I know that puts a lot of stress on them.
and they're getting old.
Yes, they are getting older. They're all almost 30.
They're not that old.
Well,
I know what you're
33 is the... I think that's old, isn't it? 33, 34. Anyways.
That's not old to me.
It is to me. But I do know they've been dancing less just to put less stress on them. But I think they were slipping and sliding and, you know, obviously they can't do to the full extent that they have been. I think they're dancing. I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was great to jump back into BTS. Like I said, it's kind of been a little bit of a break there. We had kind of a bunch of different stuff going on. So, you know, and as this channel was originally founded on of doing other music as well. Mm-hmm. And if you come in here for BTS, obviously you look and listen whatever you want to, but I would recommend maybe checking out some of the other stuff too, just because there is other good music that's completely different. Maybe you'll hate it. You never know. You might like it, but just a suggestion.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't know if we'll do another BTS video before I leave.
No, but we are contemplating the logistics, as I won't be there, but we're kind of contemplating logistics for her.
I definitely will be filming some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And we can kind of compile that into a little video to post.
That's what I was going to say. It's like doing the little vlog. I really think it would be neat. Whatever interactions that you can with obviously other fans that are willing. I am a very shy person. Yes, I know you're an introvert.
I do not like to talk to people.
I know, but you're going to be exchanging your little goodies.
That's true. I don't know. We'll see.
You know, we'll see how comfortable she is with asking people, hey, like, is it okay? Just I have a YouTube channel and blah, blah, blah. But if it's anything like the people that she encountered in that line for the light sticks, I'm sure.
We took a selfie with each other.
Yeah,
it was very sweet.
They're going to not mind because everybody's going to be so excited they're saying BTS.
That's true.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Other than that, all the usual stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Particularly subscribe if you don't mind. There's a little button down below. Just go ahead and hit that, and then you'll be notified when we are doing other K-pop videos or other videos or any other stuff you might like. Even if you don't, though, thanks for being here today. We always appreciate anybody coming out, listening to what we have to say. And I do hope all of you out there that are BTS fans that you get a chance to get tickets, if you can, to go see them while they're on tour, because obviously it's a huge deal whenever the bands that you love get out there and perform live. And I would just recommend, even if you have to take some extra couple steps or save a little bit extra money, it's worth it, because I'm telling you, like, as somebody who's gone to hundreds of live shows in my lifetime,
I've gone to a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm only 18.
I got to see now in hindsight some of these bands that are so legendary that are no longer around, and I'm just so glad that I went to go see them. So my 2 cents on
I spent a lot of money.
Yeah, going to see live music is if you really do like music, go see live music wherever you can, and that even if it's just somewhere local of some band that maybe you haven't heard of, but you've heard they play music that's similar to what you like, go see them. You know, you never know. You might fall in love with a new band, but live music is always great.
Yeah.
All right. Other than that, hopefully we will see you on the next one.